Of our location today, Sacramento, the capital of California. We are nearly...
Hey, Kevin. The Kings last...
I bet they are. Thank you, D.A. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Allen is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Okoro in at the 3. And for Sacramento, Hield and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. Marvin Bagley is out there with Holmes. And it's Fox in at the 1. In the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered at the point guard position in particular. Much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Well, I think guys have the green light, Kevin, to fire away at the first available opportunity. The offense isn't taught the same way with orchestrators at the point guard position. Now guys are looking to be overly aggressive with their scoring prowess and to try to make plays sometimes feels secondary.
Fox passes to Hield. Off target from three-point range. And for years now, GA, Kevin Love, one of the better outside shooting big men in the game. He can really light it up.
I tell you, when Love gets it going, he is hard to slow down. Great on the catch and shoot. Hard to believe it wasn't a large part of his game until he was established in the NBA.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Well, that's good teammate stuff right there. Looking for your guys. Buddy Hield has a strong feel for when to give it up.
Down low, here's Allen, and Allen slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Darius Garland picks one up.
Well, Hield plays with such drive and intensity at all times that you just can't help but create a foul shot with that opportunity.
And he makes the first.
Pretty clear. Buddy Hield has this shooting thing down, but doesn't want to be one-dimensional. Bones, how does he diversify his game?
Well, Greg, I think as teams try to take away his first option, which is that shooting ability, he can become a much more dynamic passer and playmaker. If you can add some kind of physicality on the defensive end, now on both ends, Buddy's doing little things to impact the game, and it's not just all about that sweet stroke. At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Sexton against Hield. And it's Sexton penetrating. Pass to Nance. Goes up again, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul that goes against Sacramento.
Well, Larry Nance Jr. came into the league, and a lot of talk about his dunking prowess. But really, Larry Nance Jr. knows how to play the game and is building on that potential.
First one falls for him. And some changes here for the Kings. Maurice Harkless is checked in for Harrison Barnes. Davis comes in for Buddy Hield. And it's DeLon Wright in for De'Aaron Fox. Both free throws good from Nance. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Kings. It's a 5-point game. 15 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Drills it from outside. From deep. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
On the court for Cleveland, Osman outside at 3 with Nance down at the power forward spot. Then there's Garland. And it's Wade in at the center. A second chance effort. Offensive rebound.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Osman kicks to Garland. Back to Osman. He dishes it to Garland. There's the lob to the hoop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Wright looking around. To the paint. Wants to get it to Harkless and does. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Windler, the pass to Wade. 56 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Garland. 6 on the shot clock. Over Wright. The offensive rebound. Nance. And he converts the layup.
Hard for opposing teams to box out Nance because of all the activity that Larry Nance Jr. has. Plays alive on every possession.
Outside, Davis. To the middle. And Halliburton slams it in.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Here's Osman. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Osman's got his first 2 points of the night.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Right outside. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Cavaliers lead by 2. We'll see you back here after the break for
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. They're at... That's all for now.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been quite a game for Collin Sexton.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Yeah, avalanche warning in this one. He is just on a roll.
Barnes and Bagley, the duo with the forward. Fox at the point with Heel to his side. They're the backcourt. And it's Holmes in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Count it. Sexton's got 7 points. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kwai Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
Fox, the bounce pass. Here's Hield. Good on the shot.
Pretty good concentration by Hield there, just focusing on the target.
And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. Garland with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The pass to Love. Over to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Now, here's Okoro, covered by Barnes. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Halliburton's checked in for Heel. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Prince is checked in. The Kings trail by 4. Fox passes to Barnes. Connects from 3-point range. Barnes has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Now Sexton, 7 points in the game. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
Yeah, that's a tough call there with the naked eye. Fortunately, the lead.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Cavaliers on top, up 1. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Jared Allen is out there with Larry Nance. Then it's Okoro. And it's Torian Prince. And it's Sexton in at the 1 spot. Barnes kicks to Fox. Passes it to Halliburton. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. With some arc, and it's good on the layup. Halliburton's got the lead up to 1 now for the Kings.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
It's good.
Don't want to see athleticism wasted just on offense as Sexton uses it that time to get an offensive board.
Sexton against Fox. 56 seconds left in the game. Pass to Barnes. Bagley against Prince. Yes!
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Timeout called Cleveland. They're behind by 1. 44 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Buddy Hield.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Halliburton. Kevin Love's checked in for the Cavaliers. Garland comes in for Torian Prince. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with the Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard J.B. Bickerstaff talking with his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. It's 0-0. 1 play at a time. Execute the game plan. That's how we're going to win this game. Kevin is trying to keep him focused.
Sexton with a shining moment here.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Sexton against Hield. Clock at 6. From deep. And no good that time. Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're down by 1. 3 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And guys, it all comes down to this. 1 shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe 1 quick pass and then get it up.
From deep 3-point range. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. And so it's Sacramento who scraped by with the win.